Hello, my fellow minor league nerds, and welcome to the newest episode of Minor League Nerd Shorts. This will actually be part one of a three-part series looking at the history of professional baseball in Anderson, South Carolina. So sit back, relax, and let's get to know some baseball history. The first professional team to play in Anderson, South Carolina was the Anderson Electricians of the South Carolina League in 1907. The team wouldn't complete that season as they disbanded on July 27th with a 21-36 record. Their name was derived from a recently built hydroelectric plant in the area. A team using the same name returned in 1908 as members of the Class D Carolina Association. The team and league would play through the 1912 season. In their first 4 seasons, the best finish would be a second-place one in 1909, when they finished 2 games behind the pennant-winning Greensboro Patriots. The last season of the league in 1912 would see them win the pennant, finishing 3 games up on the Winston-Salem Twins. Pitcher Paul Fittery, who would later pitch for the Cincinnati Reds and Philadelphia Phillies, led the league with 191 strikeouts. For the 1913 season, the Carolina Association evolved into the North Carolina State League, shedding all its South Carolina teams, including the Electricians. The city would not see another professional team until the Anderson Electrics of the 4-team Class D Palmetto League in 1931. The league played a split season that saw the Electrics finish the first half with a 14-40 record, before moving to Spartanburg, South Carolina, where they became the Spinners for the second half. Unfortunately for the league, it would not finish out the season, seeing it fold on June 23rd, with the first half winner, the Augusta Wolves, who were also on top of the league at the time of the shutdown, being declared the league champions. The next professional team to call Anderson home came in 1946 and was named the Anderson A's, playing in the Class B Tri-State League, which had teams in Tennessee, North, and South Carolina. It was the 6th and final league to use the name, with the other 5 having existed in other regions of the United States between 1888 and 1939. They were affiliated with the New York Giants, not the Philadelphia A's, in that season. They finished tied for 4th place with a 59-81 record, losing a 1-game playoff to the Shelby Cubs to determine the last playoff spot in the league. The A's allowed the second most runs in the season at 742 and scored the second fewest at 633. One bright spot for the team was future major leaguer Sammy Meeks, who played for 3 seasons with the Cincinnati Reds between 1949 and 1951 at shortstop, when he hit .313 with a .379 OBP and a .412 slugging while stealing 18 bases and scoring 83 runs. He also led the Tri-State League shortstops with a .934 fielding percentage. After 1 season, the A's were renamed the Anderson Rebels, playing as an independent in 1947, later teaming up with the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1948, the St. Louis Browns between 1951 and 1953, and staying with the club when they moved east to become the Baltimore Orioles in 1954. In that first season as the Rebels, they finished in 2nd place with an 84-55 record, making it to the League Championship Series after downing the Knoxville Smokies 4-2. But they were unable to win the league championship when they lost to the Charlotte Hornets in 7. 1948 saw them return to the postseason again with another 2nd place finish, ending the season 77-68. This time, they were knocked out in the first round by the Rock Hill Chiefs 3-1. The next 4 seasons saw them finish under 500 every year, but they did make the postseason in 1952 when they finished in 4th place, but once again lost in the first round of the playoffs, this time to the Charlotte Hornets. 1953 saw another fourth-place finish, this time ending one game over 500 with a 75-74 record. They defeated the Asheville Tourists 3-1 in the first round, but still could not get past the Charlotte Hornets when they were swept in the championship series 3-0. 1954 would be their last season, seeing them go through 4 different managers on their way to a last-place finish in the 6-team league, ending with a 61-79 record. The Tri-State League would play one more season in 1955 as a 4-team circuit, folding completely after that season. In their 8 seasons as the Anderson Rebels, they played at the 4,500-seat Nardin Field. Their first season of 1947 saw their largest attendance as 150,290 fans came out, with their lowest being their final season of 1954 when only 43,380 fans went through the turnstiles. I was unable to find any information on where exactly the Anderson A's played, but I suspect it was also at Nardin Field. Well, my fellow minor league nerds, that'll do it for part 1 of our look at the history of pro ball in Anderson, South Carolina. Part 2 will be released in a few days. So until then, stay safe, and remember to always support minor league baseball, and never stop learning about minor league baseball history.
This podcast is part of the Curved Brim Media Network. Here are some of the other members of Curved Brim Media.
Hi, this is Ed Rivera of the Data Chronicles. Join me as I interview people just like you and players, coaches, GMs on the path that led you to become a fan of the sport.
I'm Paul Caputo, and on the Baseball by Design podcast, I talk to minor league baseball teams, designers, and other super interesting people about what these minor league baseball logos mean, and I talk a little bit about ice cream helmets.
What's up, Bucketheads? I'm Anna DiTommaso, and each week on the Baseball Bucket List podcast, I speak with a different fan about their favorite baseball memories, what the game means to them, and what's left to check off on their baseball bucket list.
Hey everyone, it's Eric from the great state of Kansas.
This is Johnny from the New Orleans Baby Cakes Memorial Museum.
And we are the Earn Fun Average podcast,
where we talk to a variety of guests about their love of baseball and have fun doing it.
America, lower your standards.
Average is what we do best.
This is Patrick
and Corey
of BaseballMapper.com, and we have made an interactive map to help highlight all baseball teams from the majors down to collegiate summer leagues.
We want to bring you closer to baseball, so get on the site and find a team near you today.
Hey guys, this is Patrick Larson from the Minor League Baseball Hat History Series, and in every episode I go through the history of minor league teams through my personal collection of hats. You can find me on Twitter at @PatLarson1. I hope you guys enjoy.
Learn more about Curved Brim Media at curvedbrimmedia.com.